We got some certified bucket getters here on this couch. Can you describe how tough it was for James Harden to drop 50 at age 35 on the second night of a back-to-back?
Doing all old man moves.
It's not difficult when you're him.
You've dropped 55 in your career?
You can shoot, man. All you need is a little space, bro. It's tough. And that could change the whole night for you, for real. You make three in a row on somebody, playing up, blow by, confidence through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And especially for an older guy, you get that confidence and that jump. Oh my God! You start
I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I know where I want to go.
Slowing down.
I know
The
how to
game slowly, yeah.
IQ, like I think we were just talking about that with Giannis. Like when that's what Giannis gonna be doing at 30.
That's what we see
35,
with Bron.
You feel good when
You watching
dunk the
Bron
ball.
do it in
James
real
dunk,
time.
bro.
I mean,
when the last time you seen James dunk? Bro?
it's unfair, right? Because it's like James is that good as a guard where like he really know, as he's out there, if you really watch his game, he's so bored. And he looking at you like,
Easy.
I want you to challenge me so I have to play.
But that's what I liked about it. Like then Malik Bleasley said
That's
something,
how I
right?
want
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
50.
I love that.
50.
What? They over
And that's
here
him
trying,
saying,
why you talking to her
somebody
like that?
in,
I know
like-
you went in there and
I can
and
do
then
it
put
whenever
up.
I want to. Don't start with
You
me.
talk trash and then the next game you get 50 dropped on you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
Head
come back
top.
to the locker room like that.
No,
Don't
yeah.
do that.
Like,
James
you
is
get
that
talked
guy.
about all
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
James.
motherfuckers might
And
be
for the
mad.
whole
better-
summer, yeah.
Oh no, the
gym,
team is
they
mad
might
for
cut
sure.
You better go crazy
No.
in the playoffs then. You better lock somebody up.
Chris,
in
I vetoed that. You can put him back in that room.
So you was trying to
You got to listen. You got to listen. You got to listen. They don't be listening. They don't be. They don't be listening.
Yeah, like I mean, there's gonna be some mixed reviews in that locker room.
Think about it.
One,
yeah,
because
real.
if you not guarding him and I gotta guard him, he just put 50 on me because you wouldn't.
No, he was guarding, but they switched off. And put
It don't.
somebody
No,
else.
it ain't no. Oh, this old school. Oh my God.
They had to put somebody
straight
else on.
old school. No, this is your man. Ain't no switch. Goddammit. You better go under, or go over.
Hey, but
They trying to win.
Yeah,
though. So
cool. He trying to prove. Hey, we trying to win. He trying to prove a point. Goddammit.
what we've been talking about though, we can't challenge them the way the challenge was just made out there.
Yeah.
Right? What did that challenge do for us as Hoopers watching? What did that challenge do? It made us say, shit, about time somebody sparked James to fucking come out there and show us he still can be James. Like, where's all that? That should be a constant challenge every other night at least. Somebody challenge somebody where James like, what'd you say, nigga? Who?
Nah,
Bad.
that's why they don't.
Bad.
That's why they don't want to do it. Cause
Bad.
You know,
It's bad.
it's the same thing. Like, because James is in a different place in his game, the 50 ball has always been there. I think he's really trying to
Win.
change and show that he can play point guard, he can get everybody involved. So his scoring, he's just playing docile. And that's the thing, that it's one of those things like, if you think about every time he had to do it, it was easy for him. When Embiid's out and everybody's about to talk shit, 40. When this person was down, okay, I give you 40. And this, when you're talking shit, I got something for you. Right? I just think he's like, I want to get 10 assists. I need to try to get everybody involved.
But guess where
they
he's never
trying to-
done it? Guess where he's never done that switch when we needed it most?
No, that's the problem. When you do need him the most, this is the person he's playing how. Like if you think, like listen to when he was scoring and say, oh, we need James not to average this, we need him to average 22, 75.
that's not
and
what I'm
he
talking
does
about, though.
exactly that,
Yeah.
and then
That's
they be
not-
like,
That's not what
oh,
I'm,
you done
that's
fell
not
off.
what I'm
He
talking
trying
about
to
though.
change his narrative.
I'm
right
talking
now.
about the playoff, when you were in the playoffs, after being James Harden, and we need you to be James Harden for game 6
See, but that's
and game 5.
That's hard.
And
You have
consistently
KD,
in the
KD.
playoffs, James Harden
That was
doesn't
finna-
show
No,
up.
that was finna be my point I was finna make, right? It is fortunate for him, right? And we all know we never doubt his talent, whether he's a good shooter, hell of a basketball player, all these things, right? That ball could easily not go in. Right? Malik Beasley could have made that same fucking statement, and he could have came out that motherfucker and went 4 for 25.
Facts.
So it's just, the aggression could have been there. Same, he could have made them statements, the aggression could have been there, and just some nights, like I went 3 for 23 in the finals. Some days that ball just don't go in. I made my first 2 shots of the game, I'm from home. No, it don't go that way all the time, right? So he's just fortunate that the ball in them situations and in the playoffs, the ball
No, he don't
Didn't
shoot.
go his
didn't
way.
go
He
in.
don't shoot in the playoffs.
But that's what I'm saying. So
even
for
with
this
that,
production
so
at 50,
therefore,
knowing that it's easy, knowing that it's good, we can't overdo it, knowing that
I don't think-
we expect this for you here. Give it to us now. It's like, yeah, James, but we know you can do that.
James could be James, but when you're going up against a KD, that could be KD and Steph could be Steph. That shit don't equal out.
You talking about in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Played the Spurs. He could be James. You got Tim Duncan and everybody else doing their thing too. So
It's like
he played against some tough teams.
It's like
He did. No,
He
he
played
did.
against some tough
But did he
teams, man.
show up in those games is what I'm saying. The James that we just seen
With the game
is
set?
easy James that can show up
We're not-
any night he won't.
We're not talking about the Houston James. We
53
know what
though.
the Houston
He-
James did.
He averaging
That's what
53 at night.
required.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What you talking about in the playoffs?
Yes, in the playoffs, like
Game
like
6, Game 7, and 3 straight years
he's
in a row?
Philly, he's taking 8 shots in the playoffs. The problem with this, and this is why I said, but season 1, I never tell a player to don't be aggressive. Right? When people are talking about Westbrook,
Make you think too much.
you do what you do. Right? Like if your talent can get me a triple-double, get me a triple-double. I don't want to tell you know how competitive.
Make you-
I don't want to tell you to say, all right, average 22, 6, and 5. Because what's going to happen is that motherfucker's going to average 22, 6, and 5, and we're going to be losing like shit because what's winning is the extra 8 points and 4 rebounds and 5 rebounds and assists he brings to us. So sometimes what happens is coaches try to dial somebody down, and they do dial down, and it's not how it's. So
what does
then you're
that
like,
say?
yo, can you now score 40? You got to let the motherfucker do him.
Yeah.
Like nobody told Kobe to dial down for Paul Gasol. He just did it.
But what does that say about the player, though? That if you're dialing down for somebody that's not going to dial it up, I should always pick up my production unless I know the other dude going to pick up his slack.
But they're trying to present it to you as it's the
Betterment.
betterment of
I
the
get
team,
no,
right?
and I get it, but
They're
you're
trying to
just telling me to
dress
cap.
They're trying to dress this bullshit
You
up
can
so
never
you don't.
cap somebody's performance,
But
though,
they-
because I'm in control of how much more I can give you.
But they
You can
do it.
say, show up and give me minimum. Minimum is 22 and 9 for James Harden. Minimum. That's all we're looking for, James.
good.
James can say, bet. That's easy. But if James Harden decides to come in and just give me 22 and 9, knowing he can give me 30 and 15, that's on James.
Or is that on you for telling him to do that?
No,
if you told him this is
I'm
what I
giving
expect
him-
from you,
I'm giving him a limitation.
but they didn't do that.
But as
do that
a
in
player,
Pelicans.
there is no limitations for me.
But if you tell me this is what you expect for us to win,
But I'm- yeah,
you
just to
thinking like
win.
you gotta pass it to Embiid.
if you telling me this is what I expect from you,
I
when
gotta
I
do.
get there,
I just
that's
have
all.
to minimize. I have to give you that minimal. That means my worst game has to be 22 and 9. Those are my worst games averages.
You know they don't
That's
do
what.
that.
Think about. I'm shooting for the stars at this point.
Okay.
He's setting the bar, saying, "Hey James, look, I'm actually not even gonna put you at 28 and 12 as a bar. I'm gonna bring it down a whole lot lower than you're used to, just because I know you can get it. So when you get it, man, give me a little bit more every now and again."
You've never heard that before.
I never
Exactly.
heard that.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's why they did it the way they did it. Because he's supposed to always go excel. You always supposed to, there is no just come do this. And especially if I'm giving you all the shots to do it.
But that is exactly how they're coming to you. That's
So why
how
would
they
you
present it.
accept it like that? Why would I
Because
just
you're trying to be a
accept
team
my
player.
limitation?
Because
You're
you're
trying
a team player.
But you're accepting a
Trying to fit in
limitation.
with-
Trying to fit in.
Yeah.
But
Thinking.
and
In
doing it
chemistry.
doing it the other way, I haven't won doing
Yeah.
it the other way neither. So therefore, if this presented to me, this is the betterment of the team to try to help you get over the top. This is how they
Second
dress it
time
up though.
doing it, though. The first time I did it was in OKC.
I understand.
And I did what? Came off the bench and
Yeah.
you told me betterment. That didn't work.
He landed in a better situation.
But he got
Yeah,
he
he was
landed,
done then.
quote unquote, he landed in a better
How did
situation.
that pan out for him?
I dig it.
And then we go to Philly,
Successful.
and here we are, full circle, back to the OKC situation where I have to limit my production for team success. That didn't work either. So here we are in the Clippers,
He old.
where I'm like, that 50 from James,
That's not gonna happen. all
we
the
need
time,
that 50 to
man.
come in the postseason.
35.
It all
Oh,
depends.
postseason.
We need that 50 to come in the postseason.
If that's what they're telling them.
I mean, if
They're not gonna tell him
that's
to
what
go.
the game dictates.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking they should be telling them. Hey, James,
I would.
save us your big explosive performances for the playoffs.
I'm
can't-
going
no,
right
you
in there.
can't do
bro. I
that.
need you to average.
You can't say because you don't know.
I need you to average.
To me, you just showed it.
33, 9, and 9.
He's just-
That's what I need you to
He
average.
just showed you he could
If
pop
we're
out
going
and
to
give you
win,
50
you need to
anytime.
average 33, 9, and 9 for us to win. Anything under this, we don't have a
Can he
chance.
do that right now?
Hell yeah.
33, 9, and 9 right now?
Every night?
Do you know anybody else can do that?
I love James.
Every night?
33, 9, and 9 James
35?
Harden right now?
At 35?
With the moves that you just seen him out there?
I don't.
He's a bait.
33, 9.
He's a baiter,
not right.
right? Because he shoots so well, right? Because he shoots so well, what are you going to do on him?
Fast, man.
You're going to be challenging all of his shots. You're going to be
Yeah.
because you don't want him to get the ball off. So he's going to bait you, do all that whole.
To get to 33,
That's
though, to 33, that's a lot of
He
bait.
35
That's
in the
9
league
free
right
throws
now.
a game.
So he's a baiter. Is he a novice baiter
It's
or is
nice.
he a master of that?
He's a
He could
ma-
get hot some games. That old body could get hot. But
He's he's 35. He's a master baiter. Damn it.
Yo, that was
fuck is
crazy.
he
Yo,
doing, bro?
OnlyFans. Yo,
Man, I'm out of here, bro. I
Yeah,
love
bro,
you,
that's
but,
it.
bro,
That
you
was it.
tripping
That's-
today. Go to OnlyFans.
You got me.
Nah,
yeah,
Now let's move on to Mostly Fans presented by
that was
You got me.
crazy.
You got me.
like, what's wrong?
Hey, throw that bitch out the glass, J. Kid.
Download the app, use promo code Gilbert to $1,000 in bonus cash plus special pickup.
Hey. I give it to you. I give it to y'all. Y'all got it. Y'all got me on that one.
Little shake my hand.
Been waiting 3 years for that moment, ladies and gentlemen. Very patient.
Shit.
Yeah, cut.
Didn't know it was going to happen at this
Oh,
particular
shit.
point, but was ready to go.
He got me.
That's
so
some
we
real
got-
kid shit, too,
He
boy.
got me.
Hey.
Yeah, that was-
Oh, that's some real kid
So
shit.
we got one question, the email question from underdog user DJ.